Physical.
I have to physical. Now it's time for spiritual.
Okay, ndio nyinyi hao 2020 umepata watoto. Mmeanza kuishi pamoja na bwana yako.
Yeah.
Now you're ministering, your husband is a minister as well.
Yeah.
Na wewe ni minister kanisani. Na wewe unafanya kazi mchana. Your husband also
works, yes.
Mchana pia.
Yeah.
Life imekuwa aje kulea watoto mko na 5 na 3 na mko na jobs zenye mnafanya mchana? Life umeweza aje kubalance?
Maisha ni kujipanga.
Okay, how?
Maisha ni kujipanga.
Yes.
Ulizaa watoto
wako hapa.
Kazi ni yako.
Yes.
Watoto ni wako.
Yes.
Nyumba ni yako.
Yes.
Na bwana pia ni wako.
The firstborn kwanza.
The firstborn.
Yes.
Maisha ni kujipanga. Jipange. Angalia. Mutaratara. Can I take my children to a day center?
Yes.
And they look after them while I go to work. So that was we tried that one. It was not a good option for us.
Okay.
Because to do it, I remember one time nilienda ku drop Ethan.
Okay.
Asubuhi. Na alikuwa amelala.
Yes.
Nikamvalisha kama amelala. Nilikuwa na pack the night before.
Yes.
Bag yake, kila kitu, vitu zangu. Kwa sababu my husband Elisha, he used to leave earlier than I would. So yeye atakuwa ameshaenda.
Yes.
So nikamchukua nikampeleka kwa childminder. Akaamka just as I was handing him over. Kilio alilia. Even today I can hear it in my head.
Yes.
So to make matters worse, when I came to pick him up in the evening after work, mtoto mwingine alikuwa amemchuna ngozi katoka.
Yes.
I decided to that day I was done.
How old was he?
He was 1. He was over one. Yeah, that's about there. Because sasa si maternity, thankfully in UK, maternity is an a year.
Yeah, akisema maternity UK anasema wale watu walikuwa wamekuja huku kitambo. Sisi ambao tunakuja hatuna hiyo 1 year kama hauko umefanya kazi. Like mimi nilijipea yenye nataka. Sawa. So if you're coming here pregnant na hauna kazi, hauna contract ya kazi, hiyo 1 year forget. Lakini kama umekaa hapa, uko na permanent job, unakaa unapewa hiyo 1 year. Na lazima ukuwe umekaa na kampuni about over 6 months ndio waweze kukupatia hiyo 1 year. So usikuje na expectation ati sasa umeenda nyumbani upate boro ukuje hapa halafu ati utapewa 1 year. I'm sorry.
Utajipanga, utajieleza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was over 1 year. So I think at that point so that time Elisha was working actually shifts. So he would do 3 on 3 off. So when he's off, we would keep him at home. And then kama ako kazi tunampeleka kwa childminder.
Okay.
And we were paying about £800 for 3 days a week.
For 3 days 800 or 3 days in a month?
So 3 days per week
in a month.
800.
Wow.
Ukiangalia pesa unaona yeah.
Anabeba kamshahara kwa wiki moja na nusu.
Hey,
I know.
My friend.
Almost 2 weeks gone.
Yeah. Mpaka unaanza kujiuliza aje, must I really go to work? So you have to really think. Ndio maana nikisema mtu ni kujipanga, maisha ni kujipanga.
Yes.
Kweli ni kujipanga. So tukaona let's find another alternative.
Yes.
How about tukitafuta mtu atusaidie kukaa na huyu mtoto kwa nyumba, like an au pair or nanny, a living nanny.
Yes.
Because that way mtoto hahap kuamka mapema.
Yes.
Mtoto anaweza lala venye anataka. Mtoto ako in their own environment.
Yes.
So I went on a hand. We all went on a hand. And God is faithful. Kuna mtu akatuambililia an agency that used to provide living nannies.
Oh.
So we paid them £400. They gave us a nanny, alikuwa mshosho. And we stayed with her for 3 years.
Wow.
And she looked after him and he went to school. And it wasn't until we had Ilian and she just couldn't cope with now the two children. Akalemewa na kazi.
So, yani anataka kusema sisi ambao tunawaambianga ati hakuna wasichana wa kazi. Oh my goodness. Unataka kutuambia wanakuaga ni sisi hatuna pesa. Okay. Now you know. Yeah. So ukatafuta
so nikatafuta mwingine huyo akaenda kuzalilemewa watoto wawili was just a big kwa sababu alikuwa mzee so watoto wawili was just a lot na unaona huyu mmoja anaenda shule na mwingine sasa ni mdogo ni katoto kadogo.
Ukisema agency ni wale wenye tunaita bureau home.
Yes, bureau, yes.
Kwa hivyo hawa bureau huku hawakudisappoint. Haizi kupatia leo akupatie mshosho and then amuite the next day amuite kwa mtu mwingine.
In fact before walipatia huyo mshosho walikuwa wameniletea msichana mwingine. Msichana kwenye alikuwa ameenda before kulikuwa na watoto walikuwa wanaenda shule.
Okay.
So alikuwa amezoea watoto wakienda shule anaachwa tu akiwatch TV akifanya vitu zake. Sasa hapa kuna mtoto kawani ya kanamweka on toes akaona hii story sidhani decide hapana last 1 week
and then she went
and then akaniambia mimi nimelemewa. So I just called the bureau nikamwambia mtu wenu amelemewa mmeshaongea na yeye pia nyinyi mmemwambia amelemewa so nipatieni mwingine ndio wakanipatia huyo.
So how long unapatiwa hii 4000 because 4000 hebu nifanyie hesabu
it was 400 it was supposed to be 400 for the year but they never came back to ask me for more so my win.
No, the agency ilimlipa 4000.
400.
Ni 400. Ndio kupatia.
400 ni finder's fee.
Anakupatia for 1 year.
Ukipata mwenye atakaa for longer.
Okay. Na yeye mchana how much unamlipa?
Tulikuwa tunamlipa so tulianza na 600
per week or per month?
Per month.
Okay.
And then as you go you mnakubaliana depending na mtu kazi yake.
Okay. So ukipatiana 600 per month. Huyu mtu unakaa na yeye huku anawaita au pair, sio?
Yeah, au pair na living nanny.
Yeah. So wako na majina mazuri si msichana wa kazi. So so autonamlipa 600 huwa mtu unamprovidea food tu kama nyumbani.
Unampatia room yake peke yake.
Okay.
So ako na room yake.
Hiyo ni rule ama ni mimi niamue? Unaweza mchukua and then nimweke understairs ama lazima?
No. No, you can't do that.
Siwezi mweka understairs.
Hakuna mambo ya understairs. Hakuna ya kumfungia kakitanda usiku alafu mchana inafichwa kama hiyo.
I can't do that.
You need a room.
Okay.
This is a human being.
Okay. Tuzoea right. Nyumbani you can have nampatia mattress hapo jioni anatandika sitting room asubuhi anatoa.
Tena ni privacy yake pia.
Yes, ataenda kwa choo. Na kwa bafu. I'm just thinking.
No.
Inchi unafaa kama mimi if I'm having 2 boys and a girl the rule ni ati I can't
rent boys and girls.
Yes, I can't rent less than 3 bedroom house. So and maybe the money that we are earning is haifiki hapo. If you pay the bills money is gone. Now I'm bringing a nanny so that I can be able to go to work. And then now I have to provide another room. So meaning I will look for 4 bedroom house.
Yeah.
So si unaona anakuja na extras alafu
nipatie. Na watoto wako wakikuwa wakubwa hawataki kushare pia. So eventually unaenda na 5.
It's not easy but it's good. It's okay. So here you are.
Here I am
with a nanny.
With a nanny. Maisha yalikuwa poa. Yule anaweza maliza kazi mpaka aende gym. Hey, that was nice. Thank God.
Wow.
Thank God.
That was good life.
So yeah, so
if James you're watching this video, I would love you to visit and revisit the Kenyan life. Please. Tuone kama tunaweza pata nani. Yes, contact Eunice. I know you know each other. Wonder how we can go.
Nitakupatia number.
But now I need to have
you need
gone to university, have the degrees to start earning good money that I can afford this 600. Because again, you're not telling us how much you are earning per hour as a physio. When you started, how much was it?
My first job, I was paid 18 pounds per hour.
So if you're paid 9 pounds, 10 pounds, mia sita utatolea mtu wapi? Seriously. Hiyo ni pesa ngapi na unafanya 40 hours? Fanya tu hesabu. If you're paid minimum wage. So usikuje huku na psych. Don't come here with psych useme Eunice Ogada alisema alikuwa na house girl, hata mimi nitaenda huko nikuwe na house girl. lazima ukuwe kuna kitu inalenga hiyo. The house girls are there, but even ile masomo yenye umesoma Kenya, if you're haiwezi kuwa converted to UK standard bado unapata the minimum wage. It's very hard upate kazi yenye utalipwa more than the minimum wage, right? Kama niko wrong?
No, I think it depends with what job and how skilled and experienced you are. You can come from Kenya with good education and experience under your belt, and you'll be paid more than people who have been here for many years.
With the same belt?
Yeah, it depends with what did you learn, like what was your study, and how in demand is it, and also how well experienced are you.
Basically unasema kama inaweza kuwa converted ikuwe iko kwa standard, as in when I recognize.
For example, you see now they are bringing people are coming as nurses and physiotherapists and allied health professionals who studied in Kenya, but they are coming and getting the same jobs, the same banding as those people who studied here.
Now those ones are people when whatever what they study,
walisoma,
it can be converted.
Yes, can be converted.
If it cannot be converted,
my friends, how?
Yes, that's what we are saying,
yes,
right? Yes, because as a nurse utakuja uchukue bandi yako.
Yes.
Maybe utapewa iko juu ama upewe iko chini, but wewe ni nurse, uko registered nurse, so you are able to earn more. Either unafanya kazi kwa serikali ama unafanya kazi private. So you'll be able to earn more. But if the course ulichukua, and especially wale watu wenye hawako kwa medical industry,
unfortunately
inakuwa it's very hard to convert hiyo degree yenye ulifanya. But ukikuja huku it is easy. Unaweza start chini, you get pesa iko mahali, and then you do 1, 2, 3 courses, and then you're up there. You start earning ile kitu yenyewe. Ama ninakosea nafanya vitu zangu?
Uko correct. Uko correct kabisa.
Okay. Now after 3 years, msichana, now you've released the other one, the old mama. Now you got another one who can at least handle the 2 kids. So are you still having a nanny? Ama story ya nanny now is kaput?
Yeah, we do.
So your life has been smooth.
I don't know about smooth.
It's smooth as in, if you've been watching my stories on Instagram, you know how I struggle. Ninamaliza kazi 6 in the morning. I have to come prepare kids to go to school, and then niwapeleke shule, alafu nirudi kwa nyumba, and then sasa ndio nianze kulala. And I'm doing night shift. So if you've not been watching, please watch, because now this is the real UK. Ni watu wenye wameomoka. Ukisikia wako bado na nani kwa nyumba. Yes. So mpaka sasa uko na nani. So your life has been smooth, as in it's a normal life ya mtu mwenye ako pale Kenya, mwenye afanya kazi mchana na ninio. Meaning every evening you guys are together.
So we have time. I'd have to say one of the things that I thank God for about having a nanny is it gave us quality time na watoto. Because back then when we were doing the childminder, even though it was for a short period of time, unatoka mbio, unachukua mtoto, unapeleka nyumbani, unaosha mtoto, unafeed mtoto, una sort out kila kitu yake, as long as you sort with the baby first, and then now dinner, house, husband, everything, right? So you don't have time because it's do. Whereas when you have the nanny, watoto by the time, because we do the school runs, we've always done the school runs, so I do the drop, Elisha does the pickup. So we've always had done it that way. Alafu and akiwachukua, then they will come, they will do homework, they will get sorted. And then by the time I've always worked a bit later. So by the time inakuja, just see the kids, say hello, spend time with them, and then they go to bed. So because of course lazima walale, but huyu mdogo ndio saizi ameanza kwenda shule, so he's only just started this September. He was at home throughout. So because he only just turned 3 now. So he was not of school age. So now he's going to school.
Yes.
So both of them are going to school. So I just drop them, and then Elisha pick them. Sometimes I'll pick them, but then now I'll probably pick them more and drop them and pick them more because now I'll be working from home.
Wow. So it is possible.
It's possible.
Now I know. I thought it's just British people who have nannies in their houses. So hata kama sisi watu wa Kenya kuna watu wana afford nannies. So I know I'm next.
Yeah.
So wasemanga, if you ride with a millionaire, the four millionaires will become the fifth. So sasa niko na mtu ambaye ako na nanny. So I'm the next one. Kwa hivyo nitaanza kuninio. So there is someone who is coming from Kenya. They are thinking life is very hard in the UK. Some they have money, they just want to relocate to the UK. They have the American dream. That's what I would call it, American dream. Wow, hata pesa ikuwe inatoshana aje Kenya, they are not comfortable. They want to come to the UK or to the US. What would be your advice mtu mwenye ako na watoto, like how do you go about kutafuta msichana? Like now I know. So it is affordable and it is accessible. So how would you advise someone?
I would actually say, first of all, having a nanny or an au pair is not a luxury.
Yes.
It is the cheapest option. Because if you took your child to nursery or childcare for 5 days a week, you would be paying anything between 1,000 1,500 depending with where you live. So if you say you have money, can you see if you can be able to afford 1,500 per month just for the nursery?
Okay.
For the whole year. Hiyo hakuna bills.
Yes.
Hakuna nyumba.
Yes.
Hakuna chakula, hakuna transport. It's just paying for the childcare. That is one child.
Yes.
So you need to look at your children. How many children do you have and what ages are they? If they are both all your children, if you have 3 children and they all need childcare, my friend, kaa nyumbani angalia watoto.
Okay.
Unless you are an oil tycoon.
Okay.
So it's not about living in UK. It's about what are you going to be doing here? Are you coming to live? Do you have do you have a career that you can come and transition into? Are you a business person that you can come and carry on with your business? Because you don't always have to be employed. You can be a business person. So it's being able to look at, is that the right solution or the right option for your family, for you and your family? So it's not just a case of kwenda majuu tu. You've got to really look at it. Why? What's your why? I always say you always have to ask the question why. Why are you wanting to do what you're wanting to do? Why are you doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Or why are you not? Yeah. So it's about looking at what's your why.
Yes.
Rather than just thinking of it from a perspective of, I just want to go. If you just want to go, you can go and visit.
Yeah.
But if you want to go and live, then you ask yourself, why?
Wow. Now, just the other day I saw on Instagram, Eunice, you say that now, when I think was in August when we had a chat, and then you said, you know what, today I just did my resignation letter that in October that would be my last month I am working. And I thought it's a joke. And then just the other day I saw you say, today is my last day. I was like, hey, that was fast.
It felt like 3 years.
Wow.
3 months felt like 3 years. It was a long time.
How and why did you choose to?
Why? Because initially, as I said, I wanted to do medicine. I couldn't do medicine because of the money. I became resident, so I could go back and do graduate entry medicine, and I didn't have to pay for it. They were going to fund it. But I had already started working in the health system. And I knew that the doctors get 5, 7, 10, maximum 15 minutes to see a patient. And the only time you have is literally enough time to prescribe. 7 minutes. What are you going to do in 7 minutes? The only thing is to listen to the symptoms and prescribe.
Okay.
And that did not align with my values. I want the opposite. I want preventative medicine. I want curative medicine. I want to help people to not live with disease. I want people not to have to take medicine. So I cannot sit there and be dishing out medication
Every time.
50 people a day and be happy with that. That was not going to make me happy. So I paid for the UCAT, the entry exam, to go and do medicine, but I did not go for the exam. I decided it was not in alignment with me. I would not pursue that. So I chose to pursue functional medicine. Functional medicine deals with the root of the problem, not the symptoms. I chose to focus on helping people who have diseases, reverse them. For example, if somebody comes with diabetes, it's not looking at what symptoms they have. It's about looking, why do they have diabetes in the first place? So addressing the root. Unang'oa mzizi.
Yes.
Because hata Biblia inasema nini? Any plant that my father has not planted, I will root it out.
Yeah.
Hasemi we prune. Because what conventional medicine is doing is they prune, right? And so it regrows. Kwa sababu ukiprune kitu si ina grow bigger, better.
Yeah.
So kaugonjwa kana grow bigger and better.
Yeah.
Because uli prune. So I don't want to enable people to live with diseases. I want to enable people to live without disease, without pain, without issues to do with not being able to do what they want to do when they want, how they want, because they don't have the energy, they're so fatigued, they have brain fog, they are struggling with menopause, they are struggling with hormonal problems, they're struggling with infertility, they can't have babies when they want to have babies. None of that. I want people to live well. My statement is that I want you to live. I want your health span to equal your lifespan, and I want you to live at ease, not with disease, not with disease. Right? Disease is dis-ease. So I want you to live at ease. That's my vision.
Wow.
That's what I have given up my professional life as a physiotherapist to do a sustainable, healthy lifestyle specialist. And I don't just specialize in nutrition. I specialize in the whole of your life. What is it that you do at home and how does it affect your life? How's your sleep? How's your stress? How is your environment? How is your social connection? How is your lifestyle? Are you using lifestyle as medicine? Are you using your food as medicine? Right? Are you using your purpose as medicine? Are you using your social connections as medicine? So I help you look at the whole of your life, not just nutrition. So I'm not just a nutritionist. I am a life specialist because I look at your whole life. Because I think a lot of people confuse me with a nutritionist. They say, oh, you're the nutritionist. I'm like, no, I'm not a nutritionist. But nutritionist is one of my hats.
Yeah.
Because I have trained in it.
Yeah.
But I've also trained in lifestyle medicine. I've trained in how to use social connections and lifestyle and your spirit. That's why as part of my program, we look at body, mind, spirit. Because your spirit is part of that.
Yes.
It's important for your spirit because it will be useful for what's happening in your mind and in your body.
Yes.
Yeah. So I look at the whole person, not the ology. Now we have everything is neurology, cardiology, physiology, urology, gynecology. Everything is an ology.
Yeah.
So I don't look at as you as an ology. I look at you as oneology.
as you.
Yes. The person. With systems that work together.
Yes.
And if one system is out of balance, every other system will be out of balance.
Wow. Amazing. And now, basically what you say, you're reversing.
Reverse.
Magonjwa yote. Tuna reverse.
Yes.
Because you are uprooting
the root cause of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. And you know what you said about the wholesome? It's what I teach people as wale watu wenye wataka to lose weight and everything. And I tell people, eating healthy is not about just the food.
Yeah.
It's more than just the food.
Yeah.
Because if you want to lose weight and you're not sleeping, hiyo ni part of healthy living.
Yeah.
So weight itakuja. Unaweza unakula mboga 24/7 na weight inakuja. Yeah. The other thing is wewe unataka kukua uko kwa nyumba uko na stress, unalala yes, but unalala extra. every time you're sleeping, when you wake up is just eating. Even if nitakupatia chakula, the meal plan, it will not help you. You will not lose weight because life is overall. If living healthy ni yote, lazima mentally ukuwe uko sawa, lazima ukuwe unalala, lazima ukuwe, as you said about social, lazima ukuwe hizo vitu zote zina function for you to have a healthy life. It's not just the food. If you're eating and ni kuchatu tu na chat, that is not healthy.
Mindless eating.
Exactly. Because mind yako iko Instagram, hauko kwa chakula. Kwa hivyo hata ujui umekula nini, ina feel aje, ina taste aje, na umeshiba ama hujashiba. Uko tu hapo.
That's true.
Wow. That is so beautiful. So kama uko hapo, I know people who are watching and they have diabetes. Maybe they are, when you say someone is a physiotherapy, you think of just the bone. And sometimes watu wako na magonjwa zingine zenye zina read kukua bones ziko na hizo shida, but they don't know. Can you tell us a bit about?
So there's something called insulin resistance.
Yes.
If you have insulin resistance, and if you want to know more, there is a video on my YouTube you can watch.
Okay.
And insulin resistance is one cause, one root cause, but it can cause you to have more than 10 diseases, including osteoarthritis. So wewe unaumwa na magoti, but it's because you have osteoarthritis, but the osteoarthritis came from the fact that you have insulin resistance, so you've become inflamed. Your system is inflamed. Your joints have become inflamed. Right? Inamaanisha, your body is not working the way it should be working. Your body is now, let me give you an analogy. You go to the bathroom, you use the bathroom. You want to wash your hands. While you're turning the tap comes off. What happens? The bathroom will flood. If you don't switch it off. Before long, the whole house will flood. If your house floods, what happens to the things inside your house? That's what inflammation does.
So, when you say about insulin, mtu anafaa kufanya nini ndio kuzuia ikuwe hai affect?
So, let me show you. So, I'm wearing one of these. This is a continuous glucose monitor, right? Most people that wear it are diabetic. I'm not diabetic, I don't have any diseases, right? But I wear it because I want to know what is my blood sugar doing. Because the more my blood sugar goes up, the more insulin will be produced in my body. The more insulin I have, then I will become insulin resistant because your body works on balance. If something is too much, it kind of makes itself deaf or dumb to it so that it no longer has the same effect. And that is what happens with the insulin. Too much insulin leads you to have your cells become resistant to the insulin, so it no longer does the job it should do. And insulin should be able to unlock the door of your cell to let the glucose in, so your body can use it to make energy to do the work it needs to do. Without the energy, your cells cannot function. That's why you have people with chronic fatigue, because they don't have enough energy. They're not making enough energy. They're just tired. They're so fatigued because muscles, the tissues, not just the muscles, the tissues don't have enough fuel, which is the glucose, to make energy. And they have lost what we call metabolic flexibility. They cannot be able to use fat for energy because their body has been a sugar burner for many years, so they can't use the fat. So they're now crashing with no energy. So like that.
Okay. As a nutritionist, because one of your hats ni umefanya nutrition. What food mtu anafaa kukula to balance the insulin?
Well, insulin goes up because you're eating too much carbohydrates. But insulin also goes up because you're eating too much and too frequently. So it's not just about the type, it's about the frequency. It's about how long do you live between your meals. Do you allow your body to actually finish utilizing the glycogen that it stored before you move on to storing more? right?
Mhm.
So it's about, you have to personalize nutrition.
Yes.
This personalizes nutrition for me because
Mhm.
when I eat something,
Mhm.
then I go on the app, I check what did that do to my glucose?
Yes.
Did it make it very high,
Mhm.
or was it okay?
Mhm.
Right? So now I can
Mm.
be able to tell which foods love me, I love, and it loves me back, and which food I love, and the relationship is not mutual.
Yes.
So that's how you personalize it. You don't always have to have a glucose monitor. There's many ways of finding these out. There's things like elimination programs that you can do, that you can work those things out. There are different ways, but you have to now listen to your body and see what feedback does your body give you when you eat this food. It's about feedback. Your body is always giving you feedback. You're not even listening.
Wow, this is super amazing. And if you want to start this journey of living healthy, you need to see Eunice or see me. For me, basically, if you want to start living healthy and lose weight, for Eunice, you want to lose weight and you also want to reverse the disease.
Or you want to prevent having the disease in the first place.
See us. Eunice
We are ready.
Eunice is on Instagram.
Yes.
Give us your handles. And you're also on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube,
Yes.
although on YouTube I'm now going to grow it because now I have time.
Yes.
I'm on all social medias. My handle is exactly the same, including LinkedIn. It's Eunice, written as YUNIS, Ogada, OGADA, at Eunice Ogada. In all of them, it's the same everywhere.
YouTube as well?
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, not Snapchat, what's the other one? TikTok. I had a Snapchat, but I forgot the login details and I gave up on that one. I'm even on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
Yes.
Okay. Go girl. The strength. I know. Yeah. The strength for Twitter.
Yeah.
When I hear Twitter,
Politicians.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about politics. But you say the reason why uliacha job is to focus on kutoa root cause. Watu waanze kuishi bila magonjwa.
Yes.
Without disease.
Yes.
Waanze kuishi at ease.
Yes.
Right?
Not with disease.
Yes.
Yes.
So waanze kuishi at ease. So tell me, what else yenye unasikia it is working for you when you now entering into entrepreneurship?
I think for me the reason I am able to leave my job is because I invested in myself.
Okay.
And I got mentors. Right? Your mentor will take you places you can go, but in 10 years,
yes.
But they'll take you that place in a year.
Wow.
So invest in yourself is what I would advise anybody that wants to do this.
Someone else out there is thinking, hii job imenibore sana and I think entrepreneurship is my thing. Did you just wake up and you're like, I'm gonna give myself 3 months and I'm done with this business? Or have you built your clientele and yourself into to this entrepreneurship industry before quitting your job, before deciding now I'm quitting?
Of course, you have to be smart. You can't just wake up and quit without a plan.
So tell us about it.
So I started the business officially a year ago.
Okay.
But I started the business unofficially many years back.
Okay.
Because I started doing this and helping people without them paying me for it many years back.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing is I realized that I can't keep doing these freebies. It's just too much because I'm also investing in myself.
Yes.
I need to now make it a business. So I did last year. My goal wasn't actually to leave now. My goal was, I had set my goal as next year, June. Next year. 2024.
Yes.
But I achieved it now. So way earlier than what I had said. Because I did the work, because doing the work works. You have to do the work. So I have had clients, I've had good successes, I've had people who have reversed diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol. I have a patient who has cancer and she's responding. She's even stopped having chemo because she's doing so well. I've had somebody who had ulcerative colitis that has gone into permanent remission. Actually, she used to spend about 20,000 pounds, 20,000 Kenyan shillings. She's in Kenya. 20,000 Kenyan shillings on buying medication every month. So that's how much in a year? 240.
Yeah.
and now she doesn't spend anything.
Wow.
So for somebody like that, investing into something that changes the rest of their lives, is it worth it?
It is. It is worth it.
It's common sense.
Yeah.
So I have built my clientele over that period of time, and I am ready for you guys.
Wow, amazing. When you say, Eunice, you have worked on yourself, what are some of the things that someone needs to work on themselves before they quit their 9 to 5 job?
Mindset. Your mindset is everything.
Okay.
Mindset is an ongoing work. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset in terms of where you put your money. You have to change your, because even for you to go and get a mentor, that's a change of mindset. Because people only think about how much money they're giving them. They never see what they're receiving in return.
Okay.
But you see, I put my money, and now I've brought my goals forward because I have achieved what I said I wanted to achieve before I moved to the next step.
Wow. When you say you paid mentors and you have mentors, what are some of things that someone, when you're looking for a mentor, what are the basics?
The basics.
Yes.
Have they done it before? Have they walked that journey? Right? You can't come and tell me that you've never worked in fashion and now you want to teach me fashion.
Okay. Okay.
You can't tell me that you've not trained as a doctor and now you want to treat me. I think it's about understanding. Look, do your research and understand. Who is this person? What have they done? Do they have a track record? Can you track the successes? Do they have testimonials of the people they've worked with before? What kind of results have they received and achieved?
Okay.
Right? So you need to do the work.
Wow. So, and we are winding up. What is your last remark?
Success loves speed and proximity is power.
Lovely, lovely. Thanks so much, Eunice, for coming to this show. We are grateful. At least we've learned one thing or the other. Si umejua success loves speed. Na nini ingine umejua? Tell us in the comment section. So God bless you. I know you're rushing. You have a meeting and you need to go. So thank you so much for coming. Say bye to our viewers.
Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe to my channel too, and follow me for more.
Lovely, lovely. Pro Eunice Oganda. We will put her social media handles somewhere hapa hivi, and then you can go follow her. She has amazing content that she's putting out there. Whatever you had here ni kadogo tu hivi, because she's rushing. She has so many things to do. As you've heard, akona heart kama 101. So, and thank you so much for being here. Tuned, subscribe kama huja subscribe, go subscribe to her channel, follow her on Instagram, on TikTok. She is doing amazing job. And also mtembelee hata kwa website. Tutaweka website yake hapo so that you can also reach her out. And if you want to reverse, you want a healthy life, unaweza kumfikia. So yes, God bless you, love you, and I love you so deeply. See you on the next.